You know, Game Freak, Golduck should have been a Psychic-type Pokemon. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below if Golduck was robbed of its offensive presence by lacking in the Psychic typing. It was a horrible tease in the first generation, getting Amnesia as a long-earned present in Pokemon Stadium, and I think it should have the Psychic type. But let's jump directly into the match. We jump into the action directly with a Fire Punch from the opposition into my Bronzor. My Tentacool isn't scared of anything Marowak throws until he gets a crit with their punch on the oncoming switch in. That Toxic is not racking up very well here. I go out into Overdrive predicting some type of ground type attack, be it a Boomerang for substitute breaking or a stabbed Earthquake. Guys, if you enjoyed the music we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know, and thank you for all of the support on the very last video and all of your input and thoughts. It has helped me a lot in planning for further videos. Gonna go with that Choice Banded Stabbed return, as Relicanth is what he decides to bring in to take it, which takes it incredibly well, only about 30%. Now, I really should have seen Golduck and Relicanth together as offensive rain users. However, even though I am wise like the Slow King from the original movie, which is where the I Should Wear Pants reference comes from for the Scraggy, I get knocked out with a crit Boomerang after my +1 Drain Punch fails to KO the Marowak, which I'm actually quite surprised, because there's some pretty good bulk investment in that Marowak for him to take that, or Scraggy is just way too specially defensive. I figure it's monkey time. I Schmonkey as he reveals a Golduck, and I'm like, okay, I can go out into Cowardice. I'm hoping maybe Choice Scarf, and let's see how well I take this Surf. 34 means I'd be able to take another one, but he has the Psyshock coverage, so even if I would have been max, I am actually max special defense Tentacool, I wouldn't have been able to take that at full health regardless. Now, I'm not sure how this Golduck is set up yet, as I bring in Bronzor to go for a Toxic. With the Eviolite, I do have the Toxic and the rest. I did have the Sleep Talk on here originally. However, I brought the incorrect Bronzor that has the Stealth Rock in place of that Rust Talk, and that is very unfortunate. Also, can I explain how much I despise Psywave? Even now, even in the new generations, even if it is like the best thing Bronzor can go for like consistent damage that isn't like type ineffectivized, still way not a good move at all. Anyways, he's got that Dark type attack. I'm wondering what kind of Dark type coverage he has, and looking at Seed Bomb at +2 being the offensive attack he chooses to go for, I'm thinking, okay, he has Sucker Punch. So my thought process, he would go for Sucker Punch right here most likely. He would bring me down to a range that I could be taken down with a Sucker Punch. And since I'm sleeping, I can't really do anything offensively, so Sucker Punch isn't an option. But predicting him to go for the Sucker Punch on the very last turn here, I just decided to rust and get all that health back so I can just Toxic Stall this Shift Tree out even without the Sleep Talk shenanigans. Which works out, so I'm hoping now we can hopefully find out what's going on with this Golduck as he sets up a Rain Dance. And I'm like, okay, this just became a lot bigger problem. I could have stalled out of its Surfs with Choice Scarf. However, Rain Boosted Mystic Water Surf is not something Bronzor can take. Not at all. Two of those are definitely enough to take down Bronzor, who, again, my Mixed Wall defensive investment is pretty much sanctioned around things like Zebstrika, one of the strongest things in this tier. However, I find out he is modest Rain Dance, or he lacks Swift Swim, because I'm able to actually almost knock him out with a Choice Banded return, but he takes me out with a Surf in exchange. However, it was a crit, so I guess it was a roll. We found out he's not Life Orb, so I'm not sure if he's Mystic Water, so Schmonkey is going to come in here one more time, go for a Mach Punch, and end this thing's life. That sweep is over with as he now goes out to Relicanth. Now, predicting him to go for whatever he's going to go for, I do decide to go straight into Flattered, hoping for the Head Smash. I get that call right. It doesn't look like Choice Banded damage, and I see the Life Orb there, so now I know it's not Choice Banded and it can swap attacks. And instead of going for the Waterfall, he sets up Rain Dance. A bit of a blunder on my opponent's part. I can just go for a Discharge right here. Hopefully take this Relicanth out, and the Relicanth goes down. So that's a second Rain Sweeper that I do not have to deal with today. I guess, save it for a rainy day. He decides to bring out his own Dodrio, go for his own return. Let's see if he's Choice Banded. It definitely looks like it. I'm Bold Max HP Stunfisk. It looks like choice banded damage. A discharge brings this thing onto the brink of death. All three of its heads to the brink of death, mind you. And he is not going for the quick attack, so I think he is anti-choice banded. Luckily now, another discharge wipes this threat off of the map. We're at 229, pretty healthy, as Purugly seems to be the final Pokemon to deal with here. Purugly is actually really surprisingly fast and surprisingly bulky. Silk Scarf, I would hope, return doesn't do a whole lot. A discharge does not get me the paralysis that I need, and I don't get static either time that the Purugly goes for the offensive contact with return. But Flattered is flattering. He lives it on 10 HP and gets the paralysis off of the discharge. Perfect for the rain to stop, signaling what I hope to be the end of this battle. Mitigating the paralysis speed, he's going to go for the Sucker Punch and take me out, as I now go out to Schmunky going for a Swords Dance. And I misclick there. I really do. I misclicked twice. That's what I get for not paying attention. I guess I was thinking that I wanted to see if I could take return, and then going for the Sucker Punch, I was going to go for another Swords Dance and then Mach Punch him, I suppose. However, that unfortunately does cost me the match. Thank you guys for all of the support, and those of you that stuck around to the end, I've got the team preview and going over the team for you, and just thank you guys in general for the support and going forward. So here we go. We've got Disc Magician, Psywave Toxic, Rust, and Stealth Rock. Definitely need Sleep Toxins. I've already got Stealth Rock on my Stunfisk. Mixed Wall for taking two of Zebstrika's electrical attacks plus Flame Charge. Cowardice, the specially defensive spinner. Flattered, the Stunfisk, physically defensive. Schmunky with an Eviolite, which is actually the best Pokemon in Black and White 2 ZU. Good old bulk up specially defensive. Scraggy, and offensive choice banded Dodrio. Until next time, power on, power off. Take care.